Have you ever wondered what happens after we die? It's a question that lingers in the back of our minds, often surfacing in moments of quiet reflection or profound loss. It's a question that has haunted humanity since the dawn of time. From the earliest days of human civilization, people have sought answers through myths, religions, and philosophies. We are born, we live, and we die. Each stage of life brings its own joys and challenges, and yet the end is always the same. This is the cycle of life. Nature itself mirrors this cycle, with the changing seasons and the endless ebb and flow of life and death. Death is the one certainty we all share. It is a universal experience, transcending cultures, borders, and time. Yet, the mystery of what lies beyond continues to fascinate and frighten us. We stand at the crossroads of the known and the unknown, seeking answers that may never come. This uncertainty impacts how we live our lives. Some find solace in spiritual practices while others seek meaning through connections and experiences. Does it make us more reckless, knowing our time is finite? Do we chase thrills and adventures, trying to make the most of every moment? Or does it encourage us to appreciate each moment, knowing it could be our last? Do we find joy in the simple, everyday moments, cherishing the time we have with loved ones? The answer, like the question itself, remains deeply personal and profoundly elusive. Each of us must find our own way to grapple with the unknown. However, by exploring different perspectives, scientific, spiritual, and anecdotal, perhaps we can shed some light on this enduring enigma. Through dialogue and understanding, we may find comfort in the shared human experience of seeking answers to life's greatest mystery. Throughout history, cultures have sought to understand death. The ancient Egyptians believed in a detailed afterlife. They meticulously prepared their dead for a journey to a realm of gods and spirits. Mummification and elaborate tombs were ways to ensure a smooth transition to this next life. In Hinduism, death is not an end, but a transition. They believe in reincarnation. The soul, or Atman, is reborn into a new life based on karma, the actions of past lives. This cycle continues until the soul achieves liberation. These varied beliefs, passed down through generations, illustrate our enduring fascination with what lies beyond. Science offers a more clinical perspective on death. From a biological standpoint, death is the irreversible cessation of all biological functions. The heart stops beating, the lungs cease to breathe, and brain activity ceases. A 2013 study at the University of Michigan suggests that a surge of brain activity occurs in the moments after the heart stops. This raises intriguing questions about whether consciousness might briefly persist after physical death. While science focuses on the physical processes of death, it cannot fully explain the mystery of consciousness. What happens to our thoughts, memories, and sense of self? This is where the realm of near-death experiences offers compelling, albeit controversial, insights. Dr. Eben Alexander, a Harvard-trained neurosurgeon, was a skeptic of near-death experiences, that is, until he had one himself. In 2010, he contracted a rare and deadly form of bacterial meningitis. His chances of survival were slim to none. While in a coma, his brain functions were severely impaired, yet he reported experiencing a vivid and profound journey into another realm. He described meeting beings of light, hearing beautiful music, and feeling an overwhelming sense of love and peace. His story, documented in his book, Proof of Heaven, challenges conventional medical understanding. It suggests that consciousness may not be entirely dependent on the physical brain. Section 5, Lights at the End of the Tunnel, Near-Death Experiences and Their Impact. Dr. Alexander's experience is not unique. Countless individuals who have faced near-death situations report similar phenomena. These near-death experiences, or NDEs, often include out-of-body experiences, traveling through a tunnel towards a bright light, encounters with deceased loved ones, and feelings of peace, love, and joy. While some attribute NDEs to physiological changes in the dying brain, others see them as evidence of an afterlife. Regardless of one's beliefs, these accounts offer a glimpse into the profound mysteries that surround death. Section 6. A tapestry of beliefs, cultures grappling with mortality. Across the globe, diverse cultures have developed intricate belief systems surrounding death. These systems are not just about the end of life but also about what comes after, offering comfort and guidance to the living. Tibetan Buddhism, for example, offers a detailed map of the afterlife journey. This journey is seen as a transition, a passage through various stages that the consciousness must navigate. The Tibetan Book of the Dead outlines the various stages or bardos that a consciousness experiences after death. These stages are believed to be critical for the soul's journey towards rebirth or liberation. Western philosophies have also grappled with the concept of the soul and its potential survival after death. Philosophers from ancient Greece to modern times have pondered the nature of existence and what lies beyond our mortal experience. Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, argued that the soul is immortal and seeks to reunite with the realm of forms, the perfect essence of all things. His ideas have influenced countless thinkers and continue to be a cornerstone in the study of metaphysics. These contrasting views highlight the human need to make sense of death and to find meaning in the face of our own mortality. Whether through religious texts, philosophical debates, or personal reflection, the quest to understand what happens after we die is a universal aspect of the human experience. It shapes our cultures, our rituals, and our very understanding of life itself. Section 7. Echoes of Socrates' philosophers pondering the soul. Socrates, a key figure in Western philosophy, believed that death was either a state of nothingness or a migration of the soul. He often engaged in dialogues that questioned the nature of existence and the afterlife, leaving a profound impact on his followers and future generations. He saw it as a release from the limitations of the physical body. For Socrates, the soul was the essence of a person, and its liberation from the body was a transition to a different state of being, free from earthly concerns and sufferings. His student Plato further developed this idea, suggesting the soul is immortal and yearns for knowledge and truth found in a higher realm. Plato's theory of forms posited that the soul had a pre-existing knowledge of perfect forms, and life was a journey to recollect this knowledge. This concept influenced Christian thought, with its belief in an eternal soul judged by God after death. The idea of an immortal soul that faces divine judgment became a cornerstone of Christian eschatology, shaping the religion's teachings on morality and the afterlife. These philosophical inquiries remind us that the question of what happens when we die is not just about the physical cessation of life. It encompasses a broader exploration of human existence, touching on ethics, purpose, and the ultimate destiny of the soul. It delves into the very nature of consciousness, the existence of a soul, and the possibility of an afterlife. These timeless questions continue to inspire and challenge thinkers, encouraging us to reflect on our own beliefs and the mysteries that lie beyond our mortal experience. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, known as the Bardo Thodol, offers a fascinating perspective on the afterlife. It describes a journey through various bardos, or states of consciousness, after death. These bardos are filled with challenges and opportunities for spiritual growth. This ancient text serves as a guide for navigating the afterlife. It emphasizes the importance of recognizing the true nature of reality during these transitional states. The Bardo Thodol provides a framework for understanding death not as an end but as a process of transformation. Anita Moorjani's story offers a powerful testament to the potential healing power of near-death experiences. Diagnosed with terminal lymphoma, she slipped into a coma, her body riddled with cancer. In her near-death state, she experienced a profound shift in awareness. She encountered deceased loved ones and received insights into her illness and life's purpose. Upon awakening from her coma, her cancer began to miraculously disappear. Her story, documented in her book Dying to Be Me, highlights the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. It suggests that our beliefs and perceptions can have a profound impact on our physical well-being. Despite centuries of contemplation and scientific exploration, the mystery of death endures. We're still left with more questions than answers. What happens to our consciousness? Do we reunite with loved ones? Is there a heaven and hell, or is it something else entirely? This uncertainty can be unsettling. However, it can also be liberating. By accepting the unknown, we can focus on living our lives to the fullest. Death, in a way, reminds us of the preciousness of life. The question of what happens when we die might forever remain unanswered. Perhaps that's the point. Perhaps the greatest lesson death teaches us is not about the afterlife, but about how to live in the present moment. By embracing the unknown, we can cultivate gratitude for each breath, each interaction, and each experience, We can strive to live with purpose, kindness, and compassion, making the most of the time we have been given. In the end, death is not the opposite of life but a part of it, and by embracing this truth we can truly begin to live.